And in today's video, we're going to talk about the power of being non-attached to when people go no contact with you, especially people you are trying to build a relationship with. So going no contact with somebody usually happens when the other person is dealing with a fear, or they're dealing with being someone who likes to take control and come from a place of power where if they choose like making somebody feel inadequate, they can do that on their own terms. They purposely look to hurt other people, or they are just being repelled by the other person's energy that may be a little too needy and a little too codependent on them. Or another case could be that they are a narcissistic type person. So they like to feel that power that they're hurting somebody else and that other person needs them, and they want this kind of run and chase type relationship. It gives them a thrill to be able to treat somebody who has empathic qualities in such a way. So when somebody is going no contact with you and you're an empathic type person, or you've been hurt in the past, or you're really looking forward to being able to date this person or sleep with them, what is this type of thought? It's an attachment. Once again, we're attached to attractive people, or people that we're just starting to talk to, texting, seeing them in person, trying to build a friendship, trying to get to know the other person better. And the other person will communicate a little bit, not too much, as if you're just an option. I'm not going to give you much more than the very minimum. So let's say you're talking to this person and you guys have been texting for a few months or a few weeks, and you text them about going to hang out or wanting to see them at a place where you probably encounter them a few times a week. Could be a public gym or a yoga class, whatever the case may be. Or if you actually go to school with this person, you would see them in school from Monday to Friday. So let's say you were the last one to reach out, or you just randomly wanted to text them. You gave them lots of space, but you texted them. You feel like talking with them again. And they chose to leave your message unopened or read. And they have no intention on answering that message or getting back to you. And it's gone on for about a week. What you don't do is reach back out to that person to see what's wrong. That's what they want. If they're trying to get the neediness out of you so that they can feel power from it, you don't text, "What's wrong? Why don't you talk to me anymore?" You move on from that person. Because here's what texting to see what's wrong does, is they view you as someone who's weak. So when you text them, "What's wrong? Why are you treating me this way?" you repel them away from you. They run, they take everything they got, they go. But when you are non-attached, getting rid of the attachment, just being good for being you, learning that as an empath, you still have lots of power, lots of great qualities. You are a great person. You will find somebody just as good. The power of being non-attached in this type of convo is you've sent the last message. They don't get back to you. You're still going to see this person quite often. Is taking the energy back within your frame and feeling more safety around them. You don't need to be aloof, mean, or purposely try to hurt this other person. You take your power back within your own frame because your life is good right here and now. And you learn that you don't need this person anymore to feel good feelings. The good feeling, happiness, is nothing. That person and getting them on a date or getting them to sleep with you is not happiness. That is an illusion. That is an attachment. We as human beings are attached. We want to be loved. We want to be cared for. We want people to be attracted to us, so we are attached to those things. You can have those things in a healthy relationship with somebody, but when it's a chase run type relationship and you're continuing to chase after this person is going to continue to run away. And when you learn the power of non-attachment and you continue to not talk when that person stops talking, what ends up happening is the polarities change. They sense that your energy, you've brought it back within your energetic field, and they don't bother you whether they're in your life or not. You could care less. That you are safe within your own body, and the way that they treat you has no impact over who you are. You don't identify with the thoughts that this person has been creating in you. You observe them and let them flow and be gone from the body. You don't suppress it. And then you pour yourself into your hobbies and your passion and what you could be doing better with your life than spending an hour with this person, having a few drinks at a restaurant. You could do much better. You could have somebody that you're actually building a relationship with that resonates with the real you. You can be yourself. You don't have to win this person over. And when the polarities change and you become a person that is non-attached to this type of person that could be very self-centered and narcissistic, the polarities will change because you're giving them a challenge by walking away. And they're going to see that, wow, this guy don't need me, so what's going on here? And you're going to engage some type of thrill, some type of fun in them. And they're going to want to come back to see what's going on here and why does this person not care if I talk to them or not anymore. So by you detaching from the situation, and we're not purposely detaching to hurt others, we are non-attached in the form of detaching, meaning not talking to you anymore, not texting you, not liking all your photos on social media. That's detach. You're not viewing all of their stories on Snapchat and Instagram. You detach. You become non-attached. Pour yourself into your passions, into what we are building on the channel here. What is your purpose? What is it that you have discovered that you love to do from watching some of my videos? And start to do that. Apply yourself to your passion. And you won't have time to think about this person. You are becoming non-attached. And what will happen in the coming weeks or a few months? They will reach back out to you because you don't need them. And you not needing them becomes magnetic. You pull them back into your life. And we're not doing this to manipulate them. We are doing this because we are strong individuals. We are attractive human beings, men or women. And we take our power back. We don't give our power away to people who are going to abuse it. You give your power, share your power. We don't give our power. We share our power with people who resonate with us. And if this type of person is not going to be wanting to ghost or make you want to chase and give you respectable communication, then you can chat with them. But that's where the polarities change, is you're non-needy, you're non-dependent on this person. And when you go off and do your own thing, and you didn't see why this person was ignoring your last text, and you move on with life, even if you move on with life for good, who cares? You're going to find somebody better, just as attractive, that actually resonates with the real you. So move on, and this attractive person, you're actually going to attract them back in instead of seeing what's wrong. Why are you not texting me? And repelling them away from you. Goodbye, I don't want you anymore. So try doing that if you're dealing with some of these people on dating apps, or somebody that you just started talking to, and you're seeing a lot of cold behavior, very low effort replies in the texts. Well, then you need to become non-attached. And if they're reaching out and answering every one of your texts, you don't become aloof and start to ignore. But when they start to leave you on read or opened, and you're not getting any replies anymore, you take your power back and you start to focus on your other things you have in your life. Family, friends, doing some inner work, building up your inner energetic vibration so that you feel love in your heart, in your whole body regardless, because you are connected with the best version of you. So I thank you for watching, and I will link at the end of this video a video about being non-attached that I did in the past, that is actually very magnetic to bringing people in. It's a lot different than the one I just did here. So thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already.